Welcome, everyone. This is Glenda Dawson, and you're watching a session where we do this every week, where we channel the Council of Nine and channel also any other light being that wants to come in and help us. I have a couple of our members here, and what we do is we together use our energy as one, as a collective, to receive healing with certain coordinates that are given to us. Now, when we go through those coordinates, it is their intention that with every coordinate, every trip per se that we go into, that they take us to a different place. So we start remembering again or reigniting our memory of how much we know, what we know, that has been blocked from us for many, many, many centuries, thousands of years, millions of years, who knows. But at this very moment, this knowledge is what will help us and humanity as a collective, as a bigger picture, help us all ascend to the next dimension, ascend to a brighter future, ascend to a more positive state of being instead of being in this very dense 3D that we have been born into, and just shed some of that thickness, shed some of that excess weight, shed some of that that doesn't do us any good any longer. We are souls that came to this earth to learn, to grow, to evolve. But at the same time, at this very time period, we have chosen to come to help humanity as a whole, as a collective, rise to a different dimension so we can ascend to a much peaceful existence where there's more knowledge, there's less chaos, where there's a lot more love, so we can be more of what we have been intending to be and what we are in reality. A true human being, whether you're human or not, doesn't make any difference. A true human being that communicates and knows what the other ones are feeling and understands that we are all part of one. So if one gets healed, the others get healed at the same time. Welcome, ladies, Jazz and Miriam. Thank you for being here today. And we have been going on many different directions that they have been taking us to. And it's all for the purpose of integrating with ourselves and in between us and around to all who watch this, the knowledge and the understanding of love. That's what it comes down to. Love so we can get to a greater place and be greater than we are right now. Divine beings are around us all the time, and we're finally listening. We're finally accepting their help. We're finally accepting their guidance. And by doing so, you connect at a much higher level, vibrationally, but also spiritually, physically, intellectually, emotionally, every single type there is. You have a better connection with our other humans, other people, living things around us. And if you notice, if you've been following us, you will notice that we rarely bring messages for the individual. We bring messages for the greater picture, greater humanity, greater world. And that is to help us all. When we connect to the light beings, the councils, whoever it is that we connect on our own privately, that's when we get our personal, individualized set of messages and understanding. So, with that being said, anyone who wants to participate, please close your eyes and just take nice, slow, deep breaths, allowing your body to settle into the connection. Now, for those that do not know how to follow coordinates, it's very simple. You can just set the intention. We are instructed a little different because we have been doing this for a very long time, but it's still basically the same. Just connect like if you were connecting your screen to a USB port in your computer. It's the exact same thing. Recharge and charge yourself. Now, again, take those deep breaths, nice and slow. And if any of our members have any coordinates or just landed somewhere, please share with us.
73941 red. 73941 red.
Okay. If anyone's there, want to share, go ahead. For those that are watching, think of those coordinates as the button on the elevator with the floor number and the section of the building.
I see the red fruit that we don't have here on Earth. It's a kind of cherry, and it's ripe. It's there for us, and it's the excellent fruit that we can now take. Just it's ripe. It's falling. It's falling in our hands, in our whatever we open our hands and we can receive this fruit. And what is it giving us? It is giving us an enormous knowledge of, and we were talking about it, of everything in nature here on earth that can help us to heal, but also to get more information that we can use for expanding in a much wider awareness of what is all about here on earth, what nature means, what you can see this fruit from the Garden of Eden, but it is still there and it's available, and we are really ready to eat this fruit.
I concur that. They're just letting us know the seed was planted, the tree grew, the flowers came, the fruit is there, and they have been preparing us to be able to obtain that knowledge, to regain that knowledge.
Yeah, it is available in a different way than we used to learn. It's not longer necessary to learn. It's a direct knowing.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
When you eat some of the fruit, it allows you to actually go into the tree and
Mm.
become a part of it. You join with the cells and understand what the knowledge is that has been given. And you kind of lose that whatever meat suit we are in, and it's just a sublime feeling.
Yes. Now take a deep breath for everyone's sake and just breathe in that knowledge, that powerful energy that is coming from this tree. Let the aroma of the flowers and the fruit go through your lungs. And at this moment, then heal your lungs. So refreshing.
And we really have to go to this other dimension. It's not far away. It's reachable, but it is not in our just ordinary 3D. It's in a higher frequency.
Mm-hmm.
And already a lot of souls are there and are just, they have access to it already. Maybe they don't know it, but more and more will, in this summer or in this spring, it's still spring, they will find this beautiful tree, this beautiful place that is now available for us. And we don't have to wait.
Yes.
For anyone who responds to sound, the leaves and the fruit make a very magical sound that I'm trying to think of something to compare it to. Along it in concept, it's like a wind chime, and it's a softest tingling, and yet it's a symphony at the same time.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel it's being welcomed by other vegetation around us.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yeah, it's so rich.
There's no sense of separateness that we feel here on the plane that we live on. You can see the distinctness of leaves and other plants as a individual, but there's no sense of separateness.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. That's so wonderful that there's no separateness there.
You were saying before, Miriam. integration.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
real integration.
Now I am being pulled to the right hand side. And of course the door just appears there. Of course. And they're asking that I open the door. Now I know that once I open this door, we'll be going someplace else. So
Mhm.
look around and get as much energy as you can before they make us go through that portal.
Mm.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm opening the door, and it just takes us to the other side. Now we are in a planet, and we are surrounded in a different planet. I'm not sure which one yet, but we are surrounded with what we will call pyramids. And I am seeing Aninukis there. They're approaching us. And I'm also seeing very tall, very white iridescent beings. And when I say tall, I'm talking about approximately 12 to 15 feet tall. On the skinnier side, but feel very loving and kind of like an angelic, divine type of energy. Long, pure white hair. And you can see the features kind of like a human body features, the face and stuff, but not completely the same. And there's just, it's like they're floating. They're not even walking, they're floating. And one of them actually states that finally we are there. And I'm going to let them speak through me now, if they so wish. Thank you. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for your willingness. We have been with you since the beginning of time. We are part of what you call God and Goddess. We are part of the oneness. We are part of the divine being that created all of you. We are very glad to see you here. And the implication of that is that you are finally in the right frame of mind and acceptance to see us, to know that we're there, and for us to open your knowledge even further. You have had the knowledge since day one. except by your own accord, you have chosen to forget. And now, coming here, you have shown that you are willing to relearn. And at this moment, we ask that you just take a second or two to allow that knowledge, that download to go through you and ignite the book of knowledge that you have within you. To ignite that spark so you will be able to see things differently, with much more what you call compassion and understanding. This is the way we are. We don't have to say we're going to be compassionate or loving. That's just who we are. We are love and compassion by your standards. Not all beings that are on your earth are there to cause negative, to cause malicious doing. You are just in a 3D world. And now your willingness as a collective to grow, evolve, ascend, it is so gratifying to all of us who have been here waiting for this moment, waiting for the moment that you reach out. And now I want you to look over your left shoulder, where you will see what you guys, lack of wording, what you guys call cities, towns, where people gather, where beings like us gather. And as you can see, it lights, it's bright, it's shining, because we have shed all the negative that we can shed so we can be at this dimension, at this level, at this vibrational energy of healing, calmness, and unconditional love. It is your turn now. Take the opportunity that this time period in your history has given you. Don't waste it. It's a lot of talk of ascension, a lot of talk of what you called, or many people call, rapture. It is within you to let those anchors go, to let that which is weighing you down go, so you can free yourself and be where we are, so you can evolve as you had intended to many, many, many times before. Humanity as a whole has come further in this time period than it has in the previous tries to ascend. And we are all rooting for you. We're rooting for your Gaia to also ascend with you, so she also frees herself of all that negativity that has been accumulated within her and on her. So now enjoy this for however long you think you could handle. And when you're back into your 3D world, remember how good it felt to be up here, how good it felt. And knowing that you can be up here anytime on a permanent basis by shedding, by letting go, by being the true human that you have accepted to be and are. With the help of what you call extraterrestrials, what you call divine beings, light workers, all that, light beings. You guys have labels for everything. We just exist. And with that, I let you enjoy. Go around, see where some of you came from, see where you can be. And I step back now. Razi, forever yours.
Mm.
A lot of energy, ladies, a lot of energy.
Mm.
Yeah, there's so much light there, and it seems as if the buildings are also not so compact as they are here.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Yeah.
not done inside.
It's almost like they were all made of crystal,
Yeah.
clear crystal, or glass, or something where they're just brilliant and see-through kind of.
But they're permeable as well.
Mm-hmm.
Human beings can just pass into it. There's no need for doors. There's no need for windows per se, because the light just emanates all over.
Yeah.
Very peaceful. Very, very peaceful. You can't help but raise your vibrations by just being here and just absorbing the energy.
Just a state of wonder and enchantment.
Yeah. Now they have advised me that I can share this at this very moment. I feel like my whole body inside is intertwining.
Mm. Yeah.
Mhm.
And
We are in our Merkaba.
yes, yes.
Yeah. And it's easy to, yeah, in this light energy to go everywhere you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Exactly. Wow. Now I know the audience can't see you, but I see your brightness glowing stronger and more radiant. The longer we are here. Beautiful. Seeing all the souls, all the beings in their true essence. Magnificent.
And there are different layers of, there's vegetation, there is water, there's places where these very light buildings, beautiful buildings are. There's a river streaming, a beautiful forest far away, but it's also close by if you want to go there. And beaches. Yeah, and beautiful, beautiful water,
Mm.
beautiful sea. Yeah.
Just about everything that anyone can need is within your grasp.
Mm.
And all necessities and everything is right there. Very different. And for those that are wondering, I'm getting told that yes, they eat, but they just eat differently. So what we call eating, they supply their being with nutrition. And one of the part of that nutrition is what we call spiritual food. They continue to absorb that good energy. They continue to walk the so-called beaches.
Mm.
They continue to just be, and as a collective raise their vibrations higher and higher
Yeah.
with each moment.
It's no feminine and masculine anymore. It's one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. And indeed, no food, and we don't need food anymore. It's just energy.
Mm-hmm.
As ethereal as my perception of the beings are, there's a brilliant crystal in their core, the life force.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And you can stay as long as you want.
Mm.
And there's music.
I was just gonna say, I hear violins, kind of like the angels singing.
Yeah.
Sing. Another thing that all I can say is wow. Too. And Jazz, I'm hearing that you have the next step.
Mm. Do I have to?
No,
Um,
no, that's why I hesitated, like,
No, it's
I
no.
know.
I've had a sense that it is time
As much as we
for
don't
us
want
to,
to.
yes, for us to move to the next
Next step.
grab those last wonderful breaths of this delightful place. And I see a crystal pyramid forming in front of us that we are supposed to walk through.
Mm.
Mhm.
Mm.
Which all three of us, a long time ago, together protected, by the way. We were protecting this
Particular
pyramid
portal.
of crystal. Yes.
Mhm.
So here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. I'm on the moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going through the pyramid was electrical. Not painful, just electrical. Really interesting.
As the colors look like the Borealis, the
Aurora
lights. Yes.
Aurora Borealis.
Borealis. Yes, that. I'm still in my, could I go back over there?
Yeah, no.
So I am in the moon, and this is one of those places, those entrances where this portal has been protected, and we have access to whenever we wish to. And at that point, they're also letting me know that the last time the three of us were together protecting this portal was approximately 2 million Earth years ago.
Mm.
Oof. Very interesting.
Mm.
Oof. Very, very interesting.
Yeah, it was the period of the old moon.
Yes.
Mm. Before the Earth.
We seem to have lost one of our members. Oof. But if she needs to come back, she will. Oof.
Mm.
And this is right now like a staging place so we can bring all of our energies back to a center. Back to so we could get balanced.
Mm.
Oof.
And I feel the presence of a very strong energy.
Mhm.
It's an archangel.
Mhm. Yes, and they're the ones that are going to be helping us um, come back to our dimension. But first, they're just letting us integrate all the energies that we have experienced up to now.
Yes. Yeah. And helping us
Mhm.
to really regain our power.
Mhm. This archangel may appear differently to each one of us, by the way. To some people may appear as Raphael, to some as Michael, Raziel,
Mm.
Gabriel. It's an archangel that being that will appear to you as whatever it is you may require at this moment.
Yeah.
To continue to balance all those energies, to
Yeah, and
continue to balance knowledge.
I see this archangel also with an, a balance.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bringing everything back into harmony,
Mhm.
into balance. And you can feel it in yourself that this balance is so important. You need this balance to regain your your strength, your power, your in
Mhm.
your you're connecting. You can connect with this. When regaining this power, you can reconnect
Mhm.
to source energy.
Mhm.
Out of balance you can't. And just sitting and feeling this balance in you. It immediately feels that you are in line with with your connection, with a very strong light connection to God, to
Mhm. Yes.
your own essence.
Mhm. Mhm.
Everyone can.
Mhm.
Just coming back into balance. That's just a simple exercise of going into your heart, into your center. There's the balance.
Yes. Now, Jess, I think you're supposed to take us then.
Um, gather those special perceptions into your being. And you will see before you 5 steps. And when I reach 5, you will begin to re-enter that place where you started within yourself at home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone needs to be at their 0. Integrate back into your room with which you are sitting. Feel yourself back in the meat suit, and you're changed forever. And there's no need to go back to what was, but only live what is.
Take a deep breath, nice and slow. And when you exhale, you can open your eyes slowly. I want to thank everyone who follows us and takes these journeys with us, because it helps the ascension process, the remembering process, and raising everyone's vibrations, the collective, including Earth, Gaia, nature, the oceans, everything that's around us. Vibrations raise when we raise our vibrations as well. Thank you to those members that are here, Miriam and Jazz. And for those, please share, please like, subscribe, and keep coming back. And if you wish to contact me, you could always find me at glendasmagicalcreations.com or almost anywhere on social media. Again, thank you. Many blessings. Namaste. And we love you. Bye to everyone.